What's up, everybody? Eber42 here, back with some more Madden 16 MUT coin making tips for you guys. Webcam booyah to all of the YouTube world. Hello, it's me, Ebert. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm gonna have some overlay stuff coming in the next couple weeks, guys. So this is gonna look a little bit prettier and all that. But for now, just gonna have to kind of deal with my floating camera image in the bottom of your screen a little bit. So I'm sure you won't mind. If you do, let me know. So anyway, I want to talk to you guys this week about some things that I would be flipping if I was in the auction house a little bit more often. I haven't been in the auction house a lot lately. If you guys take a look at the squad, we did hit 97 overall. I added this Vic. I added a couple guys on the offensive line. Last weekend was a great weekend for Ultimate Legends players because the Ultimate Legends bundles were out. So I was able to pick up some of the collectibles, the year pieces, the teams for this Hutchinson and this Vic for really cheap. I got the year for the Vic for 40K, which was just awesome. We also picked up this Jones. Incognito got added to the squad recently, and then I've been spending a little bit of coins on some giveaways for you guys. So again, a shout out to Superman71 and I'm a Tripod. They both gave me some big donations, so I'm turning some of that stuff back around to you guys. So, but anyway, if I were doing more flipping and life wasn't so freaking busy, two things I want to tell you guys about. First of all, you have to watch what's going on with packs and bundles. I know. If you guys have been watching me a lot, I've said this before, you've heard it, but I gotta reiterate these points to you guys. Last weekend, those Ultimate Legends bundles were out. It was a great time to flip. It was a great time to invest. It was a great time to complete sets, but you really have to pay attention to what's going on. Right now, you can get a bundle that gives you 10 legend items in the topper. I'm not sure if Ultimate Legend items come in these or not. If anyone in the chat right now has bought one of these, let me know. If you've got any Ultimate Legends in those. I don't think you do. I know in the old Legends packs you could, but the odds were a lot lower, and now that they have Ultimate Legends packs out, I'm not quite sure how they're working that. So anyway, a lot of these Legends collectibles and Legends badges and stuff like that are super cheap right now. It's a good time to get in, complete those sets, make some flips on those. I'm more talking about the collectibles for some of the Super Bowl guys, or the badges, because even though the badges are cheap right now, you can still flip them. So keep an eye on these. The other thing I would talk to you guys about is the weekly content. So I always talk to you guys about wanting to flip things that are in high abundance and are moving a lot. So if we go like to final editions, I think all of the guys that are in the newest final edition set up here are great guys to be flipping. So any of these guys, people are going to be posting them kind of low. They're opening a lot of them, and it's a great area to go to grab guys and flip and make some profits off, especially where people are trying to do this Freeman set. So it depends a lot on who the set's for. It was a really good time to do them for the Gilmore. The Chung was okay. The Sherman actually wasn't the greatest because not a lot of people utilize fullbacks in their schemes. But this Freeman is a great card, so a lot of people are trying to do this set. The price is pretty high on it. Again, all the prices on these things are coming down as the week goes on. They'll be the cheapest coming into the weekend, which is about when you guys on YouTube will be getting these videos. So great time to flip them because you know they're probably not going to bottom out a lot more after that. And then the last one I wanted to talk to you about, well, actually I got two more for you. Positional hero items that go into these sets are pretty good things to flip. So like for the right tackles right now, these Volmer cards, they're still slowly going up in price. So I told you guys to invest in these last week. We saw a couple for 65K on the auction house. These did peak up to about 90K, and now they're hovering around 80. So you can still make some coins if you bought some of those. Not as many as I would hope. Told you guys to get into these around 55K. So hopefully you sold them when they're at 90K and you brought in some nice coins off of them. But anyway, right now it's a decent time to get in. Look for some cheap bids to buy these cheap. Again, my 20% rule that I talk to you guys about all the time. If these are selling for 80K, we're looking at buying anything that's 20% lower than that. So that's going to be about 16K less, so we're looking at like 64 right now. If someone posted one of these for 65K, it'd be an instant buy now and relist it for 80K. You can make 8,000 points off that. Bam. So, but any of the guys that go into these sets that are worth some coins are decent cards to flip because people are doing these sets, especially this right tackle set. This guy is one of the only elite right tackles in the game right now. There are only 2 95 plus right tackles, so a lot of people are doing these sets and looking for these cards. Last item that I want to hit you guys up with for the quick flip tips for week 28 is the all rookie cards. So again, this is specific to the ones for this week. as the week goes by, more and more and more of these get opened up, and they are going to eventually end up going into these sets for Dawkins and Falk. But go to like muthead.com, which I'm going to show you guys some stuff about that in the Ebert's investment binder series. So if you have questions about Muthead, make sure you check out the next video on the YouTube playlist if you're watching on there. If you're watching on Twitch, just stick around. So anyway, go see what the new guys are out for the all rookie set this week, and look at flipping those guys, because there's going to be a lot more of those on the market than any of the other all rookies. So all of the all rookies are pretty good guys to flip right now. There's some really good budget cards in here. People are trying to stock up on these for the sets, and it's a really good time to get into the auction house and do some work with these cards. I have to put a big caution advisor on all of the things I just talked about with the weekly content. I mentioned it while I was talking about it, but all of that content is constantly dropping in price in that first week that it's out. So you don't want to go in really heavy on these cards on day one, and you don't want to hold on to any of these cards for very long at all. If you can flip them in under an hour, that's the idea. You want to flip these things fast, 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 fast. So the exception to that is the all rookies, because they are going to spike in price a little bit when those sets open up for Dawkins and Falk. So, but the final editions and the positional hero items, if you buy any of those, using my 20% rule, make sure you flip them as soon as possible so that you can make your coins off them. I've heard a lot of horror stories from people where they've been buying things, holding on to them overnight, and they wake up and the card's worth 15% less, which is all of your profit and a little bit of your tax. So be cautious of that, guys. Get rid of those cards as soon as you can. With that, that's going to be all for me for week 28 quick flip tips with Ebert42. Guys, go follow me on Twitter at Ebert_42. I tweet whenever I'm going live or doing giveaways, stuff like that. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Smash that subscribe button if you want to know when I'm coming out with more content. Come check me out live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ebert42. I stream every Thursday at 7 p.m. I've been doing a lot of giveaways lately. I'm going to kind of slow down on that, but we'll still be doing all these coin tips and helping you guys out with that stuff. So if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you check me out on YouTube. Throw a link in chat for you guys as well. I should have some UFC 2 gameplay coming out. I had some early access to that. Wanted to get that up last weekend, but ran out of time. Had a busy weekend. So, anywho, to all the guys on YouTube, as always, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate all the support. Big heart, guys, and we will catch you next time.